So with that being said, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are presumably going to win 17-14. Let's go over some guys who did some stuff in this game. Okay, firstly, quarterbacks Connor Bazelak, 14 of 18, 106 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. His four misses though were pretty rough. I mean, he had a couple of his four throws were pretty off target, but I mean, still very high efficiency, right? Bazelak did okay tonight. Teddy B, though, was the star of the quarterback room. I mean, 6 of 11, 85 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Meanwhile, Kyle Trask was 3 of 10 for 19 yards, sacked once. Uh, what does the future hold for quarterback two, guys? I don't know. I don't know. I think that it was really interesting that Teddy was in the game first. They took him out and then Kyle Trask went in. If you would have had the reverse happen, you would think like, oh, well, yeah, Kyle Trask is your number two quarterback. But now I'm just not sure, man. I'm not sure what this room's going to look like in terms of who's going to be the actual quarterback too. Is it going to be Teddy? Is it going to be Kyle Trask? I don't know. I don't know. But, Teddy and Bazelak Teddy did pretty solid tonight. Connor Bazelak was fine, all things considered, and Trask did not have a good night, all things considered, as Chase McLaughlin kicks the game-winning field goal, by the way. Running the ball, Josh Williams was the best running back of the night. I mean, 5 carries for 21 yards, a long of 10 yards. Aside from that, not anything to write home about under any circumstances. The Bucs actually finished with 24 carries for 41 yards, 1.7 yards per carry, man. Bucky was 8 carries for 12 yards, really bad. Sean Tucker, 4 carries for 6 yards, not great. And Owen Wright had 4 carries for 3 yards. So it was just a situation of really the Bucs passed a lot more than ran tonight. 39 total pass attempts for the Bucs tonight, only 24 rushing attempts. This was really kind of a defensive back and forth. But some receivers did still make some plays. Sterling Shepard, 3 catches, 47 yards. He made a big statement to make this roster tonight. Garrett Green had a couple of nice plays. 3 catches for 25 yards. Big third down conversion to set up that Chase McLaughlin game-winning field goal. Tez Johnson was really kind of up and down tonight. He had 4 catches for 24 yards, which is cool, but he did have a muffed punt, which is bad. So we'll kind of see what the future holds from him. I still think he's probably going to make this Bucs roster. Jalen McMillan had a really nice catch, then had a very scary fall. He has a back and concussion injuries, which knocked him out of the game. We'll kind of see what's going on with him a little bit later on. As I said, Bucky Irving had that touchdown catch. Emeka Ibuka had like a Mike Evans-esque touchdown catch from Teddy B as well. So those were some nice plays also. Tanner Tuula had a fumble. Not great, if I'm being honest. He's not going to make this roster. Antonio Greer Jr. did have a fumble. Tez Johnson had a fumble as well. He lost it. It was that muffed punt we were talking about. Antonio Greer Jr. actually had a pick and then fumbled. So it is what it is. But going on to the defensive side of the ball, John Bullock had 4 total tackles tonight, a sack, a tackle for loss, a quarterback hit. He looked pretty solid, all things considered. We didn't see a lot of Nick Jackson tonight. Only 3 tackles. He did technically have a sack, which is cool. But John Bullock was the better of the 2 linebackers tonight. Kindle Vidor had a pretty solid night. He had 4 tackles, 2 passes deflected, did have an interception, dropped an interception, and then missed a tackle here or there. But overall, Kindle Vidor did make a big, a push. I'm not going to say a big push, but he did make a bit of a push to make this 53-man roster. Apparently Warren Peoples had a sack, which is interesting. Shout out Warren Peoples. Jacob Parrish played well tonight. 3 tackles, a pass deflection, a tackle for loss. Braswell had a sack tonight as well. The Bucs had 4 sacks on the night tonight, 6 passes deflected and 3 quarterback hits. So you had John Bullock, Warren Peoples, Nick Jackson, and Chris Braswell with sacks tonight. So congratulations to them on that. Really, that's kind of it from the defensive side of things. I mean, like 3 interceptions, which was crazy. The Bucs now have 6 interceptions in 2 games. Antonio Greer Jr., as I said earlier, had the interception, then fumbled, but it was fine. Really saved the Bucs to set them up to win this game. So shout out to Greer Jr. Really, all three linebackers. I think that either Nick Jackson, John Bullock, or Greer Jr., one of them is going to make the roster. The other two are going to be on the practice squad. That's what I truly do believe. McCollum had a pick, which was great, and Kindle Vidor had a pick, which I said was awesome. Garrett Green had a 21-yard kick return. Sean Tucker had a 23-yard kick return. Tez did have 2 punt returns for 37 yards, average of 18.5 yards per return. Garrett Green had 1 return for 14 yards. Green is really making a case. I think he's at least going to be on the practice squad, guys. I really do. McLaughlin made all of his kicks. Riley Dixon was kept busy. 8 punts tonight, 50.4 yards per punt average. 2 inside the 20, a long of 63. And that's it, guys. That's it from this game. So there was a good amount of, stuff in the beginning of the game. The Bucs scored 14 points in the first quarter, scored 3 the rest of the game. The backups were struggling a good bit, but there were some guys that made a play here or a play there, all things considered. Again, Shepard, Garrett Green was out there. Bazelak was out there a little bit. Bullock was there. Kindle Vidor was there. But really it was kind of a ho-hum kind of game. So it is what it is. But hey, the Bucs are 2-0 in the preseason, which is exciting. So cool. You love that, man. You love that. You'll take that any day of the week. So yeah, Bucs get another win here. And, hey, a win's a win, baby. No matter how you get it, a win's a win. So congrats to the backups and for getting another win.